Namaste and once again welcome back to another session of online mathematics class. Last class we have started the chapter areas related to circles of NCERT class 10 mathematics test. And we have discussed some basic concepts in this chapter and we have completed exercise 12.1 as well. And today in this session we move on to the next topic, areas of sector and segments of a circle. In order to do the problems in exercise 12.2, you should know two important formulas. One is area of a sector, another one is length of an arc. Area of a sector and length of an arc. First one is area of a sector. We know area of a circle is pi r square, right? And if we divide the circle into two equal parts, it becomes half pi r square, semicircle. So the area will be half pi r square. And if we again divide the circle into four equal parts, the area of each part will be 1 by 4 pi r square. That we can call it as quadrant of a circle. Area of quadrant of a circle is equal to 1 by 4 pi r square. Let's see what happened if we continue the process. First of all, we know area of a circle is how much? It is pi r square. And if we divide the circle into two equal parts, each one is a semicircle with a central angle 180 degree. So half pi r square. And if we again divide the circle into four equal parts, the central angle will be 360 divided by 4, which gives 90 degree. This is known as quadrant. So the area of each quadrant will be 1 by 4 pi r square. Okay, here it is semicircle. Quadrant of a circle. This is circle. And if we divide the circle into 8 equal parts, here the circle is divided into 8 equal parts, and here the central angle of one sector will be 360 divided by 8. And 360 divided by 8 is how much? 45. So central angle will be 45 degree. Right. And in this case, area of each sector will be equal to 1 by 8 pi r square. Okay, now let's see, is there any relation between this fraction and the central angle? Here 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 1 by 8. Okay, here the central angle is 180 degree and 180 divided by 360, which gives 1 by 2. Okay, and here 1 by 4, here the central angle is 90 degree, so 90 divided by 360. Which gives 1 by 4, this one. And here the central angle is 45 degree, so 45 divided by 360, which gives how much? 1 by 8. Okay, and if the central angle is 10 degree, then we can write the area as 10 by 360 into pi r square. Here the central angle is 180 degree, so 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means 180 by 360 into pi r square. Okay. Here central angle 90 degree, so 1 by 4 pi r square. That is 90 by 360 into pi r square. Here the central angle is 45 degrees, so 45 by 360 into pi r square. Similarly, if the central angle is 10 degree, we can say the area of sector is 10 by 360 into pi r square. And what about if the central angle is 1 degree? It will be 1 by 360 into pi r square. And if the central angle is theta, then the area of sector will be theta by 360 into pi r square. Okay, so this is the formula to find area of a sector. Area of a sector is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square, where theta is the central angle or angle at the center and r is the radius of the circle. Okay. Similarly, we can find the formula for a length of an arc. Length is related to perimeter. So instead of writing pi r square, we have to write 2 pi r. Okay. So we can say length of arc. Length of arc is equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So these two formulas you have to by heart in this session. First one is area of sector is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square, and the second one is length of arc is equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Okay. Now we move on to exercise 12.2. Here the first question is, find the area of a sector of a circle with radius 6 cm, that is r is equal to 6 cm, if angle of the sector is 60 degree, that is theta is equal to 60 degree. And we know the formula to find area of sector. Area of sector is equal to what? Theta by 360 into pi r square. Here we can replace the value of theta and r. So 60 by 360 into pi value is 22 by 7, then into r square, 6 into 6. 0 and 0 we can cancel. 6 and 36, 6 times 1 6 again we can cancel. Okay. 22 into 6, 132, then divided by 7 centimeter square. So the area of the given sector is equal to 132 divided by 7 centimeter square. Okay. Next question is, find the area of a quadrant of a circle whose circumference is 22 centimeter. The circumference of the circle is given. We know the formula 2 pi r. So given 2 pi r is equal to 22 centimeter. And from this we can find the value of r. 2 into value of pi is 22 by 7 into r, which is equal to 22. Or r is equal to 22 into this 7 divided by 2 into 22. Here 22 and 22 we can cancel. R is equal to 7 by 2 centimeter. Okay, radius is 7 by 2. Now we can find area of the quadrant of the circle. So quadrant is 1 by 4th of the circle. So 1 by 4 pi r square. Okay. Area of quadrant is equal to 1 by 4 pi r square. Or you can replace theta is equal to 90 degree in the formula area of a sector. Theta by 360 into pi r square. Both gives the same answer. Okay. So 1 by 4 into 22 by 7 into 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. Here on 7 and 7 we can cancel. 2, 22, 11. Then 11 into 7, 77. 4 into 2, 8. 77 divided by 8 centimeter square is the area of the quadrant of a circle. Clear? Now the next question is, the length of the minute hand of a clock is 14 centimeter, that we can take it as the radius of the circle. R is equal to 14 centimeter. Find the area set by the minute hand in 5 minutes. So one thing you have to remember is, in 5 minutes, the minute hand of a clock moves 30 degree in between any two numbers. For example, 1 and 2, the angle formed is 30 degree. Okay. And if we take 12 and 3, we can identify the angle formed is 90 degree. Okay, 90 degree. In between 12 and 3, there will be 3 equal divisions. So 90 divided by 3, which gives 30 degree. So you can easily remember, the minute hand of a clock moves 30 degree in 5 minutes. And hence 6 degree in 1 minute. Okay, that's an important point you have to keep in mind. Minute hand moves 30 degree in 5 minutes. Therefore 6 degree in 1 minute. So this is very important. If we are given any minute of time, we can find out the angle measure by multiplying it by 6 degree. Okay. For example, if the time is 12 minutes, then 12 into 6. 1 minute, 6 degree. So 12 minutes, 12 into 6. In such a way, we can find out the angle measure. Okay. So here it is 5 minutes. So the angle theta will be 30 degree. Now we can easily find the area swept by the minute hand. So if we consider this minute hand as the radius and this minute hand swept (30°), the portion formed is in the form of a sector. Okay, this is in the form of a sector. So here the area swept by the minute hand in 5 minutes means the area of the sector of central angle 30° and radius 14 centimeter. Okay, so we can write area is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Here it is 30 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 14 into 14. 0 0 cancel. 3 and 36 12 times, then 7, this 14 2 times, again we can cancel this 12 by 2 6 times, here 2 we can cancel, then 6 by 2 3, here 7. Okay, so the remaining is 22 into 7. 22 into 7 is 154 divided by 3 centimeter square. So in 5 minutes, the area swept by the minute hand of the clock will be equal to 154 divided by 3 centimeter square. Okay. Now we move on to question number 4. A chord of a circle of radius 10 centimeter subtends a right angle at the center. So we can draw a circle. Here a chord of a circle of radius 10 centimeter subtend a right angle at the center. Here 10 centimeter, this also 10 centimeter. You can mark the center as O and the chord as AB. Okay. Find the area of the corresponding first one minor segment, that is this one, minor segment. A chord of a circle divides the circle into two parts. Each part is known as a segment. Smaller one is known as the minor segment and the larger part is known as the major segment. Here the first one is minor segment, this part. So in order to find the area of this minor segment, we have to find the area of the sector OAB and subtract area of triangle from this. Okay. Area of sector minus area of triangle, we will get the area of what? This corresponding minor segment. And the second sub question is major sector. Here minor sector is of central angle 90°. So we can find the central angle of the major sector by subtracting 90 from 360. The total angle is 360°. So 360 minus 90, we will get the central angle of the major sector as 270°, and hence we can find the area. Okay. So we can consider one by one. First one is minor segment. So for that we can find the area of the sector. Theta is equal to 90°, R is equal to 10 centimeter. So area of sector is equal to, here sector in the sense means minor sector. Okay. Area of minor sector is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. And one more thing we are given is, use pi is equal to 3.14. Pi value we have to use it as 3.14. Okay. So here theta 90 by 360 into 3.14 into 10 into 10. This we can cancel. 9 4s are 36. So 3.14 into 100. 314 divided by 4. Or we can divide this one. 7 4s are 28. 3 balance 34. 34, 8 fours are 32. 2 balance 20. 5 fours are 20. So 78.5 centimeter square will be the area of the minor sector. Now we can find the area of corresponding triangle. Here it is a right triangle. So area of triangle is equal to half BH. So here 1 by 2 into 10 into 10. Base and height both are same. So 10 into 10. You can cancel 5 into 10. 50 centimeter square. Now we can subtract 50 from 78.5 in order to get the area of what? Minor segment. Okay. So here we can write area of minor segment is equal to area of minor sector minus area of triangle, and which is equal to 78.5 minus 50, which is equal to 28.5 centimeter square. So the first part is over. Area of the minor segment is equal to how much? 28.5 centimeter square. Okay. Now in the second part, area of major sector. For that we can take the central angle as 270 degree. So here theta is equal to 360 minus 90, which gives 270 degree. Radius remains the same, 10 centimeter. Area is equal to area of major sector is equal to same formula, theta by 360 into pi r square, and here 270 divided by 360 into 3.14 into 10 into 10. Here also you can cancel on 0. 27 and 36. You can cancel it by 9. 3 9s are 27. 4 9s are 36. So 3 into 3.14 into 10 into 10. 3.14 into 100, which gives 314 whole divided by 4. Here we can multiply this one. 4 3s are 12. 1 3 is 3. 3 plus 1 4. 3 3s are 9. 9 4 2 divided by 4. And on dividing by 4 we get 2 4s are 8. 3 4s are 12. 5 4s are 20. Again 5 4s are 20. So 235.5 centimeter square. Area of major sector is equal to 235.5 centimeter square. Okay. Now the next question is, in a circle of radius 21 centimeter, an arc subtends an angle of 60 degree at the center. Find the length of the arc, area of the sector formed by the arc, area of the segment formed by the corresponding chord. Okay. So first we can draw one circle. Here it is a circle of radius 21 centimeter. The arc subtends 60 degree at the center. Here we can mark 60 degree, 21, 21. Join the corresponding chord O, A, B. First we have to find the length of the arc. Okay. We have direct formula. Here theta is equal to 60 degree. Radius r is equal to 21. So length of arc is equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r, and which is equal to 60 by 360 into 2 into 22 by 7 into r, 21. 0 0 you can cancel. 6 and 36 6 times. Then 7 and 21 3 times. Again 6 we can cancel. 2 3s are 6. 3 we can cancel. And 2 2. So the remaining is 22. So the length of the arc is 22 centimeter. Okay. Next is area of the sector formed by the arc. Here it is of central angle 60 degree. So we can write area of sector is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Here it is 60 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 21 into 21. You can cancel 0, 0, 6, 36 6 times, 7, 21 3 times, 6 and 3 2 times, 2 and 22 11. It is equal to 11 into 21, 231 centimeter square. So the second part is over. Area of the sector formed by the arc is equal to 231 centimeter square. Now the third one is area of the segment formed by the corresponding chord, this portion. That is area of sector minus area of triangle. Here it is an equilateral triangle. These two sides are equal, so the angle opposite equal sides are equal. So here we can write 60 degree, here also 60 degree. Total 180 degree, 180 minus 60, 120. So 120, 60 degree each. Okay. Now we get an equilateral triangle and we have formula to find area of an equilateral triangle. Root 3 by 4 a square. Okay. Root 3 by 4 into side square. That we can find first. Area of equilateral triangle. Is equal to root 3 by 4 a square, and which is equal to root 3 by 4 into 21 square. 21 square is 441 divided by 4 root 3, or 441 root 3 divided by 4 centimeter square. Now we can subtract these two values in order to get the area of the segment. Okay, so here area of segment is equal to area of sector minus area of triangle. Area of sector is 231. So 231 minus area of triangle 441 root 3 divided by 4 centimeter square. So this is our final answer. 231 minus 441 root 3 divided by 4 centimeter square. Okay. Now we move on to question number 6. A chord of a circle of radius 15 centimeter subtends an angle of 60 degree at the center. Okay. So a chord of a circle of radius 15 centimeter subtends 60 degree. So as in the previous question, here also this will be an equilateral triangle. Find the areas of the corresponding minor and major segments of the circle. Okay. So to find the minor segment, first of all we have to find area of the sector and the area of the triangle. Okay. Then after taking the difference between these two, we will get the area of the minor segment. And in order to find the major segment, we have to find the area of the circle. And we can subtract area of minor segment from it. Okay. So we can start. First one, theta 60 degree, radius 15 centimeter. Area of sector is equal to theta by 360, 60 by 360 into pi value 3.14, then into 15 into 15. So here 6, again we can cancel 2 3s are 6, 5 3s are 15. Here we can cancel 3.14 by 2, 1, 5, 7. Okay, so 1.57 into 15 into 5, 15 into 5 is 75. So after multiplication we get the answer as 117.75 centimeter square. So the area of sector is equal to 117.75 centimeter square. Okay. Now we can find area of equilateral triangle. area of equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 by 4 a square. So here root 3 value is given as 1.73. So 1.73 divided by 4 a square. A means side of the triangle, it is 15. So 15 into 15. And which is equal to 15 into 15 is 225. Then 225 into 1.73, 389.25, then divided by 4. And on division we get 97.3125 centimeter square. Okay, so the area of equilateral triangle is equal to 97.3125 centimeter square. Now we can subtract these two values to get area of the minor segment. Area of minor segment is equal to area of sector minus area of triangle. That is 117.75 minus 97.3125, and which is equal to 20.4375 centimeter square. So the area of minor segment is equal to 20.4375. So the first part is over. Now we have to find the area of the major segment. For that, first we have to find area of the circle. Okay. So for the second one, here area of the major segment. So area of circle is equal to pi r square. That is 3.14 into 15 into 15, and which is equal to 706.5 centimeter square. Now area of major segment equal to area of circle minus area of minor segment, and which is equal to 706.5 minus 20.4375, and which is equal to 686.0625 centimeter square. So our final answer is 686.0625 centimeter square. Okay. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Thank you.